This is Carrie Gluckman with Meigs Independent Press. This is Meigs Forward, and this is part two. And I'm here today with Rich Wamsley. Rich works at Ohio Means Jobs in Middleport. So tell us a little bit more about what you guys do down there. What do you do?
Ohio Means Jobs. So there is an Ohio Means Jobs in every county in the state of Ohio. Ohio Means Jobs, if you've not been in one, you need to stop in and just see the different things that happen within these agencies, whether it be Meigs or whether it be another county. Say we've got somebody who has been out of school for a while and they may need a resume, because if you remember back when we were kids, everybody talked about resumes, and then all of a sudden that faded out. You know, that circle or that revolution that everybody talks about.
You had to have one.
Didn't need it anymore after a while. Well, now the resume is a big thing. If you don't have a resume and an email address, you're not going to get work because everything's online and you have to upload a resume.
That's true.
So if you don't have a resume, stop and see us. We can throw out some fantastic resumes. I was telling somebody today, if it's been a while since you've done an interview, I know I'm a little bit shaky here because I usually don't have a camera on me, but if you haven't done interviews in a while and you would like to do a mock interview, come see me. I will probably give you a more intense interview than what the employer will, because I want you to be prepared for it. I don't want you to go in and worry about things. Teresa, down to our office, the knowledge that she has in some of these different interview skills and such is amazing. The girls that's doing what they refer to as CCMEP, we're helping these kids 16 through 24, I think is the age group or something like that. We're helping them with kind of a case management. If you're doing good in school, they give them a paycheck for doing well in school. They get them.
I wish I could have been on board with that.
Right. Well, I never would have got it, Carrie. That's just my personal thing. I never got paid.
That would have been really great.
but they put them to work. We had one boy that is now a fantastic mechanic for Mark Porter, and he has turned into kind of a model for our program for these girls down there that's doing the CCMEP. Because all of a sudden now he's ASC certified Chevy mechanic, and he's just scaling like this, and started out from high school.
And we've talked about this young man before. This guy, though, was at risk, completely falling through the cracks. This could have gone two different directions.
Well, it's funny because when he came in and took some tests with us, and when he first was introduced to us, he didn't want to be there any more than the next kid, So we're like, you got to take a test with us. Well, he was done with that test in like 2 minutes, which is the way I would have done it when I was younger. I'm not interested in that stuff. So we had to get on to him. It was like, hey, come on, let's take the test, And he turned out to be this kid is amazing. We got to meet this kid, get to know this kid. We just love him to death, and they love him at Mark Porter's, and he's just a role model of what these kids could be coming up into. And Mark Porter has done a fantastic job with this apprenticeship program that they're offering. Actually, there's some things that's going on. Oh, here's a cool thing. I'm trying to think of these different things because you're giving me this time frame here. We're going to court. We're going to court now for child support court.
Wow. Okay.
So like on every other Friday, there's child support court. So say you've got a mother or father who is supposed to be paying child support. They're not paying. They don't have a job. But before, the judge would say, go down to Middleport and see the Ohio Means Jobs.
Oh, you guys are right there.
Well, it just seemed like there was this barricade right there at the bridge. Nobody would cross it.
Yeah.
So now what they done was Teresa and Chris and the child support office and the judge, they all got together and said, we will take a mobile unit to the courthouse. We will walk you out of the courtroom and sit down and look for work right there on the spot. And that's it's been so awesome. I've got to meet some guys that are looking for work that were legitimately wanting work. But it has made headlines all over the state of Ohio and even further out with some of this stuff that's going on. So it's like everybody wants to know about this court thing that we're going to now.
And that's one of the reasons why we do this. It's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. It's kind of one of the reasons why we're moving a lot of different things as far as the press goes, expanding out and doing things, because this is all about moving Meigs County forward. And that is an innovative idea. I mean, and that's, if you get people paying child support, they're working, first of all, they're paying child support, then the state doesn't have to pick up.
Yes.
And you have this whole chain of events that then happen, that things work the way that they should be working.
Well, and like you say, with that chain, so that's allowed something else to happen. Now you've got what they refer to as a super team at our agency, and what they do is take a representative or a couple representatives from child support, a couple representatives from children's services, so on and so forth, income maintenance, our office, and we sit and we talk like this, roundtable discussion. Well, this person I'm trying to work with, oh, okay, I know them. That we can do this. So all of a sudden you get a guy that says, you say, okay, I met this guy up to child support court. He's struggling, but I found him a job, but his license are suspended for child support right now. Well, when did he start work? So we sit and discuss this stuff, and then all of a sudden you get the child support caseworker that says, okay, we're going to go ahead and release his license for you because he's actually doing what he's supposed to do to get back to work. You need that driver's license to get back to work. So all of a sudden you have helped that guy in a different way that we didn't have before, that super team. And that super team has actually allowed our agency, our director and our Area 14 director and Teresa and a couple of them to actually go out and speak on behalf of that in New Mexico here recently. We were with a couple of great big areas, and here's our agency, Meigs County, in New Mexico, representing this stuff that we're doing. So, but that super team is what they really talked about. So it was outstanding.
Innovative ideas happening right here in Meigs County. We will be back with part 3. This is Meigs Forward. I'm Carrie Gleckner, and this is Rich Wamsley, and we'll be back with more.